Alright guys, the sun is rising here in Minecraft and it's time to continue working on my latest project. And for our village here, our town, we went to the nether. We've all been building houses. Mine is inspired by Final Fantasy XIV Online. There's a place where you go talk to the botanist a lot, and I kind of like that house. It's inspired by it. Battleberg's house is done. That is Battleberg's house. And yeah, we got lots of stuff going on. Shadows and Raven's Mama's house is coming along. I don't know if they're going to add another story to that or not, or what's going on. We got some horses. Some of the glitches that people have reported to Mojang appear to be just for the 360 version, because we're on the Xbox One version of the console edition of Minecraft. And it doesn't seem like our horses are despawning. So this was just a test here. And it looks like it's working. And then, oh yeah, here, this was in my, I caught this in the nether. I wanted to show you guys that. I was proud of it. I love this house. I think it's turning out good. I need to still do some more work on it. But here's the iron farm. And now if you really want a good video on how to build this, there's a guy named DocM. 77 DOCM77. He's got a tutorial up, and yeah, I would go check that out. I'm not stealing credit for this at all. I have built it on a couple of worlds now, and basically this becomes the village. See, and these doors then make this a village, and then each one of these pods is going to hold a bunch of villagers. And that'll make it a village. And then what happens is the iron golems spawn in the middle, and then they get they fall down due to water. And so we're going to set that up real fast, and I'll show you what I'm doing here. And originally I was going to do this with just cobblestone, but after I was messing around with it, man, I'll tell you, this polished diorite with the cobblestone, it's just a nice contrast. It's kind of like the opposite. It's kind of like plus and minus there. See, you got mostly dark grays with some whites, and here you got mostly whites with some dark grays. I kind of like that contrast there. And I don't know, it works for me. I might replace this cobble with something else. You can't, and the other thing to always remember, if you build this iron farm, you can't build anything above it that'll stick out past these doors, because if you do, then it won't officially be a village anymore. And I'm not really sure I understand all of this. I just do it. So yeah, the old world, you know, we were on that, building on that same world from September 2014 all the way up until this update. And when this update came out, I then proceeded to spend like a whole week just doing seeds in creative and flying around and seeing if it was possible to get all of the biomes. And I'm really sad to say I don't think it's possible to get all of them. And I really think that's a fail. But I mean, I understand. I mean, there's so much stuff. And it's just, you know, it's a mathematical probability, I guess, whether or not you get this one or that one. And there probably is a couple seeds out there that, or are a couple seeds out there that have every single biome. But I wanted to generate one that was, you know, unique for my channel, and not just copy one somebody had already found. And then the other problem was, let's see. I'm running low, but I think I might have enough. The other problem was we wanted to have a mushroom biome, and there is a mushroom biome on this world. And a lot of the seeds that I looked at had no mushrooms. And so we verified there was a mushroom biome on this world before we started building, you know. And I'm going to have to do that. All right, and we're just about done, man. think that's it for the pod. Okay. And then we need to come down here. And I'll make another floor and it'll look just like this one. So, all right. Hey guys, one of the things I really like is all the new blocks and the new update. It's just amazing to me how cool they are. But see, I got this big vein here and I've got diorite, andesite, coal, clearstone. That's dirt, but there's some granite around here too. The granite looks amazing when it's polished. I really love this update. Is that granite? That's granite. So that's granite. And if you polish that, if you make that a polished granite, it just looks amazing. I just love it. It's kind of pink, but I love it. And it seems like they all the new stones kind of go well together, you know, for building, for designing, as far as the color schemes and the textures, I think. The only problem with it is, if you might have noticed, yeah, it fills up your inventory faster because there's more different kinds, right? So a little of this and a little of that takes up inventory spaces. I could do this top row here out of cobble, but I didn't do it there. I think I'm gonna put half slabs there, so that'll be cool. I'll put cobble half slabs there, and that'll be cool. Oops, don't need to do that. So that's 3 blocks tall, so nothing's getting out. This is why I wanted 3 stacks of this. Technically, I think I needed about 160 or so, something like that. This thing's 20 by 20, and then when you build it, you come up 3, and then you put the stairs on top of that, or the ladders, and the doors. Doors. So you see there's 3 and then the doors. So you put a base that's 20 by 20 base up in the air. Then you go up 3 blocks from that, put your doors. You go in 6. So this is 6 doors. And then you got a bay here where it's a pod there where the villagers will go. That's 6 by 6. And then you have 6 more doors, and then a corner. So 6, 6, 6 is 18, and then 2 corners makes 20. So it makes a nice square. This is Gutmuncher, and I'll catch you in a minute. I'm going to go ahead and finish this thing up, and then I'll show you the water.